Hey guys, my name is Brittany Powers, and I wanted to make a little video to help coaches out there know which photo editing apps I use the most for my business to help create really eye-catching photos that pop, lots of color, bold, um, wording, letters, and also what I use to edit my video clips of me working out. So I think that it's really, really important to, use these apps that are all free, might I add. I think I pay for just a couple of them, but they're really inexpensive, anything from 99 cents to maybe like $2. But, when I started really putting in a little bit more effort, and I'm not talking like 10 minutes to make a post, I noticed that, more people were maybe seeing my posts or engaging in them because we all know on Instagram and even Facebook to have things that visually, captivate the message that you're trying to put out there. Like it all starts with a photo. Like that's just what we are all about nowadays is visualizing things and learning from visuals and things like that. So anyhow, without rambling too much, I apologize. My kiddos are in the background running around here. Let me go into what I have on my phone right now. So I set up a folder called photography on my iPhone here, my dirty iPhone. So I go into my folder that I created called photography, and I have probably like 3 pages of photo editing apps, but I honestly, guys, probably only use like the same 4 or 5. My most favorite app is one that I paid for. Isn't the one I started using right off the bat, but I discovered one called Rhonna. It's RHONNA, and I love it. It puts really awesome fonts and clip art on my photos. You can fade out the transparency. I can put, maybe my Instagram name on it or my Facebook name. I can put my email on it on the post that I'm making. So it's Rhonna. Whoops. Sorry. It's that. Oh, this is kind of strange doing things backwards. That RD. Let's see. My second one that I like doing for collages. So when I, put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos together, if I ever do, I use this one. It's free. It's called PhotoGrid. PHOTOGRID. I love that one. That's free. I also love Studio. It's one I sometimes use to take off like the sidebars on photos. So if I'm taking like a selfie, but I have like, if I were to take a selfie right now, like, take this. If I wanted to remove this bookshelf over here and kind of remove that, I just simply use that because you can add like shapes to your photo. So I'll create like a big giant white rectangle to cover up this stuff. And then the same over here. That's just what I do. It's kind of like something that's just grown on me. But other than that, I don't really use Studio that much. It lets you remix photos, which is really cool. So you can upload a photo in there, hit remix, and then it kind of plays around with your photo and adds things to it for you. So if you're not that creative, you can see what that'll do. Another one that I love that does cost $1 or $2 is called WordSwag. Word, WORD, swag, SWAG. So it's that one right in the middle there. Can you see it? Yeah, that one. I love that because I love to put my watermark, like our team logo on team photos, for recognition or stuff like that. And that's what I use to put like a watermark on my photos. And also I use WordSwag. It just adds swag to like whatever you want your photo to say. So if you type in a little blurb or something motivational, you can play around with tons of different fonts and colors and things like that. So it's really cool. PhotoFi is another one I really like. It has really good clip art. So it's PHOTOFY, all one word. That one's free to my knowledge. And then I'll give you guys probably like one more that I really love. Let's see if I had to choose one more. I really like Typorama. It's one that one of the coaches on our team Empower, told me about, and it's kind of like the same thing as, let's see, WordSwag, but it comes up with like the quotes for you. So if you're kind of just like, oh, I know what I want to say, but I can't say it, or I said that already in another post like not too long ago, it just kind of gives you more of those like creative ideas. So you just basically go into it, you go into your camera roll, you choose your photo, you can put a watermark on your photos and all that fun stuff. So that one's called Typorama, Typorama. So yeah, those are all ones that I love using for like my everyday type posts. And the one that I honestly use for my workout videos is called Pick Play Post. Now, I have an iPhone. I'm not sure if it's a little bit different on Android. I think it might be. But Pick, P-I-C, Play, P-L-A-Y, Post. And it's all one word. I don't know if you can see it. It's that one right there. Whoopsie. So yeah, I use that. You can put music to it. Just make sure it's like your own like stuff that you've purchased. Or honestly, guys, you can leave that out and let your viewers, your friends, whoever's watching your video, like hear you work out and like hear that you're out of breath. It's so much more relatable. But it does get fun to put it to like music. Sometimes you just have to be very careful when you do that type of stuff. Like I own all the music that I put out there. But anyhow, that's the one that I use for videos. I've heard a lot of great things about iMovie. I really don't know much about it, or I haven't used it myself when it comes to making these training videos like this. You guys all know I have an iMac and I use QuickTime. But I know iMovie is really great. You can do it from your phone really easily. I know a lot of coaches that do it and their stuff is really cool. I just haven't really tapped into it yet. But yeah, and that's what I do. And those are the apps that I use on a day-to-day basis. I get asked, what do I use to record my workouts or things like that? This isn't the one that I use every day. Now, this is my old kind of broken one, but it's the same concept. It's universal, so it fits any phone. And you just hook it in there. And it was like $15. But for the first year and a half of my business, guys, I got a water bottle. I made sure it was full, so it was heavy. And I just sat my phone up against it and used the video mode and turned it on front-facing camera and hit record. So it doesn't have to be like fancy stuff like this. Yes, this makes it a little bit easier because I prefer to drink my water while I'm working out. But that's just stuff that works for me now. But yeah, so I hope this helps you, and I hope you guys really start to implement, some fun free apps that are out there, or maybe invest a couple bucks in one or two that will really just take your pictures to the next level. Because like I said, in today's society, everything needs to capture the eye. Don't go all crazy and thinking your photo has to have like tons of text and stuff like that. Little pops of color, or, a big bold word, or whatever it is, just call out your audience and continue to inspire people to be the best versions of themselves. So thank you so much for watching.